Hey Shadle, welcome to the Class of 2020 Recognitions. We do this annually to try to recognize each senior class with their academic accomplishments, their department awards, their scholarship recipients, their honor cords. This year we're adding athletic awards. We're trying to do kind of a big COVID edition of the 2020 recognitions. We hope you enjoy this. It's about 45 minutes long. Lots of your favorite teachers are on the video. They're recognizing the great accomplishments of all your peers and classmates. 2020, you've done a great job, and we're so proud of you. I hope you take some time to watch this because you guys have accomplished a lot, facing some pretty big challenges this year. Class of 2020, let's get started with the World Language Awards and Mrs. Osborne.
Good evening. I'm here to represent the World Languages Department. We would like to honor our most outstanding seniors from this school year. We'll begin with third year honors Spanish. Nathan Parker is receiving the Hardworking Award, and Christine Kiyu is receiving the Pursuit of Excellence Award. Moving on to fourth year honors Spanish, Nicholas Longacre is receiving the Perseverance Award, and Ethan Stalder is receiving the Pursuit of Excellence Award. In fifth year Spanish AP, Jack Davis is receiving the Pursuit of Excellence Award, and Ethan Omens is receiving the Hardworking Award. In our French program, Gracelyn Heminger is receiving the Most Dedicated Award. Our World Languages Scholar is Jack Davis. Thank you, seniors, for your hard work this year. Next, I'd like to share the awards for our international exchange students. We had two wonderful exchange students this year who shared their lives with us, and we're so thankful for them. Marta Garcia Frade from Spain and Frederique Tietz, we call her Freddie, from Germany. Thank you, girls, for sharing your lives with us this year.
Hello there. You did not catch me trying on my son's stuff from left. Anyway, I'm here to recognize the AP English kiddos for Senior Recognition Night. And in all seriousness, I want to say thank you to all of my AP kids who did an outstanding job this year. You took a college course at the high school level and you guys really challenged yourselves. Well done. These seniors I want to recognize though, because they wound up with an A for second semester and they wound up turning in everything even after we left school. They kept turning stuff in even though we weren't truly in a school setting. So these seniors, very well done. Megan Kramer, Morgan Kramer, I think they're twins, they don't want to say they are. Siva Garcia, Ariel Hall, Christina Q, Jared McDougall, also our Spokane Scholar for English, well done Jared, Ethan Stalder, Cameron Tucker, and Natalie Wilson. Congratulations guys, really proud of you. I think that's it.
I would like to honor James as the Editor of the Year. James has truly changed the shape of the Shadle yearbook, and in his 2 years as editor, his vision and guidance have created phenomenal books that the school is proud of. James cares about making something that encapsulates what matters to students at Shadle, and is also a beautiful, well-designed product. James took the school closure in stride. He came up with a plan for how to adapt, and he executed it well. His skills have helped pave the way for a thoughtful future of the yearbook. I'm so lucky to have had James as the editor for these past 2 years. I would like to honor Abby as the Member of the Year. Abby truly saved the yearbook this year. When school closed, we knew we were going to have to adapt. And Abby took that to heart. She spent countless hours redesigning pages, finishing content that we had no clue how to do, and taking on roles that other people couldn't. She constantly asked me for more aspects of the book to work on. I truly do not know if we would have finished the book without her, and I'm grateful for her commitment, her skills, and her thoughtfulness. I would like to honor Joe Broadhurst for his excellence in Native American literature. Joe is the student that everyone looks to for his insight and thoughtfulness on literally every subject. He helps each student in their learning by asking excellent questions and by bringing his perspective and breadth of knowledge to discussions. Also, his humor and compassion just made my days better. Shadle Park will truly miss you, Joe.
Hey Shadle Park Highlanders, this is Mrs. Carney, the Math Department Chair, and I just want to tell you how happy I am to be with you tonight. And I want to just give a special shout out to our seniors. You've done it under very trying circumstances, and I'm so proud of you, and you're graduating. Congratulations. So before I actually start talking about the people the Math Department wants to honor tonight, I'd like to talk a little bit about our younger adults who contribute so much to the program. One of the things that makes tonight so special is watching the journey of our freshmen, sophomores, and juniors through our program. On the way, they began to become curious, tenacious, hardworking, and reflective, and most of all, they're just plain willing to play math with us. And for that, we're so thankful and so proud of them. But tonight, many seniors and juniors are becoming part of a group of Shadle Park students who have contributed to strong AP scores and the success of our math program over the years. So, the first thing that we would like to do is to recognize students who have taken 2 AP math classes during their time at Shadle. The following students took both AP Calculus and AP Stats: Hunter Brown, Marcus Busby, Megan Kramer, Ariel Hall, Andrew Melstrom, Jacob Reese, and Cameron Tucker. The following students took AP Calculus AB and AP Calculus BC: Carly Bachmeyer, Joe Broadhurst, Jared McDougall, Mackenzie Mortlock, Ethan Stalder, and Darius Young. Today we would also like to recognize some outstanding seniors in both AP Stats and AP Calculus. These students have demonstrated outstanding achievement both semesters and/or showed significant growth over the course of the year. From AP Stats, Megan Kramer, Ariel Hall, Andrew Melstrom, Cameron Tucker, and from Calculus ABBC, Kellen Burns, Joe Broadhurst, Morgan Kramer, Jared McDougall, and Ethan Stalder. We are so proud of these budding mathematicians and are excited to hear what they do in their future, and we hope that they will come back and share it with us. But we also want to honor our Spokane math scholar. Her name is Ariel Hall. Ariel was a student in my advanced placement Calculus BC class last year, and this year she continued to learn mathematics and advanced placement statistics. Ariel radiates a passion for learning, a strong desire to achieve her goals, and recognition that reaching goals only happens when accompanied by hard work, perseverance, and a sense of humor. I don't think I've ever seen Ariel give up on anything. But Ariel is far more than just a math scholar. She has demonstrated the ability to take on multiple challenges while maintaining extremely high standards in all areas. For example, she has maintained a 4.0 GPA while taking multiple advanced placement courses, serving as ASB president, participating in multiple community service activities, and competing on a competitive fast-pitch softball team. But even more important than maintaining higher standards, She has led our student community in such a way that she has earned the love and respect from both her peers and her teachers. Ariel will be attending Western Washington University next fall, where she is intending to major in engineering, and we are so proud of her. Congratulations, Ariel.
Henry Sipe here from Shadle Park Theater, and I am excited to say goodbye to these seniors. Excited that I get to wish them well and wish them on their way, and devastated that I can't do it in person and that the year ended without another big hit. Brian, thanks for being a leader for the past couple of years as far as the spiritual good vibe in the program, keeping everyone happy with Bryn. Brian and Bryn, you guys both just tremendous job of stepping up and making sure that kids felt connected and part of the program. Freshman, you're the freshman, buddy. You got in here as a ninth grader, and that very rarely happens in advanced theater. And you just stuck with it, and as a freshman earned a spot in advanced theater and stuck with it all 4 years. So cheers to you, freshmen. Ryan, you're the man. I hope you're doing great with your back and that everything's recovering okay. Fickner, man, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I've had a Fickner in Shadle Park Theater. It seems like 20 years, man. Brother, sister, then you. I guess your family gets to finally be done with me. You guys you specifically have been great in my program, and your whole family's contributed so much. I'm going to miss the Fickners. And Lucas, thanks for being part of it, man. Thanks for wrapping it up. The book ending was great. All four of you guys were great. Start with the oldest brother and end with the little brother. Nice. Joe and Jared, what do you say? I mean, you guys demand excellence. You're both stubbornly hardworking, intelligent artists. I mean, stubbornly tenacious, stubbornly stick with it. Stubborn. You guys demand that you bring the best performance you can possibly bring. You demand that your fellow castmates bring the best performance they can possibly bring. You guys are class act. Just it's been phenomenal working with all my seniors. Again, from Bryn and Brian being spiritual leaders to Joe and Jared, demanding artists. And all of you guys are artists. You guys were awesome. Thanks for being part of theater. I'm going to miss all you guys, and I wish we were face to face and shaking hands and elbows and bumping elbows now that we don't shake hands in the world anymore. But I'm going to miss you guys, and I wish you all well. Bye. Henry Sipe here from Shadle Park Stage Crew, Stagecraft class. And what a great year. I got to, thank all the kids, Vina and Mason and Cameron and James. I love that James didn't listen to me when I first met James, and he was telling me he's going to go to a fancy, private, expensive college to study prop design and set design. I'm like, you could just work for the union, or I can just get you hooked up right here in Spokane. You don't need to go to some fancy school and spend a lot of money. And I was discouraging him. I didn't want him to go into debt. And then I saw the art he produced. I'm like, James, you do you, man. You go get that education, and good luck at fancy private art school, because you're an artist, brother. I mean, you're all four of you guys are artists and awesome. And I'm glad that you're going to pursue it as a career, and you're going to invest time, money, and study and become the best prop master ever. When you're super famous, you win an Oscar or a Tony, give a little nod to the Highlanders, okay? I mean, you made your first human head pie at Shadle Park High School. Josh Harris, I owe you. Every year, there seems to be the kid who steps up, and Josh, you stepped up for two of them. Your junior and senior year, you ran the theater. You ran everything. There's nothing that happened at Shadle Park Theater that you didn't have your hands in. Every single year in my 20 years of being at Shadle, there's been a student who steps up and runs stage crew. And it's an awesome responsibility. You're a leader. You're dedicated. You just mean the world to me, buddy. And I hope you have a great summer. I'm sorry I'm not saying bye to you. I'm sorry we're not locking up the theater together one last time together. Sorry that we're in it this way, but I'm just so appreciative of having you have been part of my life. So thank you very much for everything you do, Josh Harris, and all my seniors in stage crew. You guys, it's a good year, dude. I mean, it got cut off short, but it was a good year, guys. Thank you for everything, and you're special people, and I'm going to miss all of you.
Hi everyone, I'm Stacia Camerano and I'm the choir director here at Shadle Park High School, and I'm here today to talk about wonderful seniors in our choir program, Emily Albury, Afton Shuck, and Lily Johnson. These three young women served as section leaders this year in our large advanced ensemble, Highlander Chorale, and there are many section leaders in that group, but these were the three seniors who were able to serve this year. So within the choir program, the section leaders have a really important job across all three of our ensembles, and basically and most importantly, they act as role models for others, and then they also lead the choir or their small groups in my absence. They can run small group work in class when needed, and they bring classroom and musical issues to my attention. So they really act as incredible leaders for both myself, either when we're in class or when I'm gone, but then also for their peers as well. Emily, Afton, and Lily have all been incredibly valuable this year as section leaders. They've all gone out of their way during their senior year to make sure that the choir room ran smoothly for all students involved in our choir program. They have been excellent musical leaders and have really set the standard for how to act and behave as contributing members of our choral program. So section leaders play a huge role in that program. Again, they're leaders, they're role models for others, and they really assist me in the classroom. And these three senior leaders have really done an excellent job this year, and a few of them have served for several years now as a section leader, and just as seniors, they really went above and beyond. So thank you so much to Emily, Afton, and Lily for your service and wonderful work this year. Hi everyone, I'm Stacia Camerano and I'm the choir director here at Shadle Park High School. This year's recipient of the Simper Fidelis Award for choir is Afton Shuck. This year, Afton served as a section leader for Highlander Chorale and sang in our advanced audition group, the Chamber Choir. As a leader, Afton ensured that others felt on track and secure with their music in the soprano section and helped lead small group practicing in class, either in my absence or during class. As an accomplished musician, Afton competed at the Regional Solo and Ensemble Festival in the solo soprano voice category. In this competition, she received the highest rating available, a superior, and placed third in the category among all soprano soloists. Her musical skills have served her well as a solo musician, as an accomplished choral singer in our program, and as a section leader. Congratulations, Afton, on an incredible musical year, and thank you for all of your leadership and fantastic singing.
All right, this award is given by the Marines. This is the Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence. And this is supposed to go to a student that embodies the musical excellence that the Marines represent. And this award goes to Mr. Kellen Burns. Congratulations, Kellen. This year's Spokane Scholar for the Fine Arts from Shadle Park High School is Christina Q. Christina has been a dedicated, committed member of the orchestra program all 4 years. She is a very advanced player. She's a wonderful member of the ensemble and also just incredibly academically strong. She's a brilliant student and a wonderful person to have as a student and a wonderful person to have in the ensemble next to you, and she is so deserving of that recognition. Congratulations, Christina. We have a number of awards that we give out in the instrumental music program to recognize students, not just seniors, a lot of different students, but seniors that are receiving awards would have been recognized earlier today in our music recognition ceremony that we had during our Zoom time on Thursdays, but I'm going to tell you who these seniors are and give them some more recognition because they deserve it. For the John Philip Sousa Award for Band, which recognizes musical excellence and solid leadership, that award goes to Daphne Samki, an amazing French horn player. The Director's Award for Orchestra goes to Miss Morgan Kramer, who's been a fantastic leader of the orchestra program for 4 years. The National School Orchestra Award goes to Christina Q, who's also the Spokane Fine Arts Scholar for Shadle Park. And the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to Mr. Kellen Burns.
To our senior Highlanders and all of their supporters who are watching. My name is Erin Rule, and as the department lead for career and technical education, it is my privilege to honor our outstanding seniors in our various programs of study. CTE prepares students for career pathways in the global marketplace by offering experiential learning, post-secondary credits, and industry certifications. Students will gain technical and high-level academic skills, equipping them to be lifelong learners. Shadle Park High School has a large offering of career and technical courses. Our programs of study include business and marketing, teaching and training, biomedical and health services, restaurants and food and beverage services, plant systems, construction and manufacturing, audio video technology, film and stagecraft, programming and software development, engineering and technology services, and automobile services. As you can see, we have many programs and therefore many students to honor tonight. Outstanding Senior Awards for Family and Consumer Science Education are awarded to the individuals that exemplify the qualities of a FACE student. The qualities include personal responsibility, leadership, empathy, positive attitude, drive, passion, and teamwork. So Rachel Glines, who is in charge of this program of study, sends her congratulations to the president of the Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, Elizabeth Cathcart, and another chapter officer, Takara Redekta. Rachel would also like to honor her early childhood education students, Savannah Opap, 3rd year, Nicole Law, 3rd year, Victoria Crone, 3rd year, Ariel Van Hook, 2nd year, and Kelsey Prochnow, 2nd year. We also have a sports medicine program, which is facilitated by Lindsay Pugh. And Lindsay says that these seniors have been dedicated to the sports medicine program at Shadle Park for the past 4 years. They are a large part of what has made this program a community where everyone feels welcome. It has been a huge pleasure to have them in the sports medicine program. Congratulations to Kyle Bundrock, Trent Holmes, Luke Moses, Chasen Paltine, and Micah Woodgard. John Sinsel is in charge of our automotive services program, and he would like to recognize Hayden Erlinson, who will be attending the SCC automotive program with Toyota, Kyle Bundrock, who will be attending an automotive program through the Universal Tech Institute, and Josh Reyna, who will be attending the General Automotive program through SCC. Our plant science program is run by Erica Hauk, and the following outstanding senior awards are being given to the individuals most exemplifying the FFA mission and values. We are recognizing them for their achievements in leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. They have all demonstrated great dedication to this program with their incredible attitude and willingness to go the extra mile. So with great gratitude, she presents Plant Science 1 award to Sydney Bernal, who has been an incredible part of the Plant Science program. Her dedication and can-do attitude were a great asset over the last year and will be missed. And thank you, Hannah Hatcher, for Plant Science 2, as you have always been willing to go that extra mile and have been in the program for 2 years. Well done, ladies. In the materials manufacturing and aerospace programs, outstanding seniors have shown attention to detail and have met industry quality standards in the completion of their various projects. Some have completed apprenticeship programs with local industry and have the opportunity to complete technical industry certification. In addition, all students would be able to apply their new skills in local manufacturing companies. Mr. Tony Anselmo would like to congratulate Colton Eichstadt in the Materials Manufacturing and Processing program and Nick Morris in the Aerospace program. Mr. Chris Sandy is in charge of our Career Focus program, which is a work-based learning program. And these awards are represented to individuals who have gone above and beyond in the workplace in terms of being to work on time, being responsible, their teamwork skills, and self-reliance. Congratulations to Ian Lamont, who has worked with Rite Aid, and to Leon Moda, who has worked with the Takata restaurant. The marketing students recognized as outstanding seniors are also DECA members, and most have excelled in the program for 3 to 4 years. These DECA members have demonstrated the 4 pillars of the DECA mission, which is to be academically prepared, community-oriented, professionally responsible, and experienced leaders. They have done all of this as officers and active members of our chapter, as well as employees, and some are managers in both the Highlander Hut and the Bagpipers Bistro. In addition, they have been instrumental in achieving the gold certification status at the national level for both the Highlander Hut and the Bistro. In the Highlander Hut, as the director of the marketing program, I would like to recognize Tyson Harris and Adriana Stone, both seniors who have been instrumental in the success of the Highlander Hut and the Bagpipers Bistro. Both never missed a shift and were always willing to take on extra shifts to do whatever needed to be done. In the Bagpipers Bistro, I would like to recognize Ames Arbini, who is probably the most improved member of our team. Ames has worked really hard and really crafted his work as a barista. Ames, I'm missing my morning latte. And congratulations to Charlotte Tishnell, who was responsible for helping the Bagpipers Bistro certify as a gold standard. She also was the creative brains behind all the new drinks we added to the bistro this year and was always striving for improvement. In the Marketing and DECA program, I would like to recognize 4 current officers: Kylie Greenfield, Alfreda Johnson, Kiefer McConnell, and Charlotte Tishnell. Kylie was our VP of Marketing and qualified several times to go to the state competition. Alfreda was our VP of Leadership and Development. Kiefer and Charlotte shared the president responsibilities this year. Alfreda, Kiefer, and Charlotte have been with our program for 3 years, have been officers multiple years, have qualified to go to the state conference multiple years, and this year had also qualified for our national competition, which would have been held in Nashville, Tennessee in April. Great job to all of you. And a last recognition goes to Ariel Hall. She has been with the Shadle DECA program for 4 years. And even though Ariel was only able to take a marketing class as a freshman, she continued to be an active member to letter each year and also to compete and qualify for the state competition multiple times. Congratulations to all of our outstanding marketing and DECA students. In addition to recognizing those seniors who are outstanding in their programs of study, we would also like to recognize those seniors who have certified in their respective areas with the Precision Exams certification. Each content area has a different set of standards and certification criteria. The Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction and Precision Exams have partnered to provide over 180 industry certifications and a robust reporting tool that supports program improvement and measures student growth. This certificate is perfect to add to a resume and use as confirmation that students have mastered the standards in specific content area. Those earning certification in Marketing 1 are Riley Jones, Chasen Paltine, Cassie Rios, Rachel Sari, and Asher Sterling. Those earning certification in the Marketing 2 curriculum are Colton Eichstadt, Alfreda Johnson, Trevor Jones, Kiefer McConnell, and Joel Poffenroth. Those earning certification in the retail operations area are Charlotte Tishnell, Jordan Van Gelder, and Darius Young. And those earning certification in the area of 21st century skills are Isabella Caparelli, Riley Jones, Nathaniel Medina, Chasen Paltine, Rachel Sari, Asher Sterling, Amir Vajezovic, and Rebecca Weddle. Congratulations to all of our career and technical outstanding seniors. And now I would like to pass the wand to Mr. Tyler Wyrock, who will talk about the yearbook recipients, which is also another career and technical program. Thank you.
Hi, Shadle. So I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Hafferkamp. He is our athletic director, and he's going to be talking about this year's athletic awards, which we typically don't include in the same evening presentation as the academic awards, but because of COVID, we decided to merge them in. So listen to Mr. Hafferkamp as he presents this year's athletic awards.
I welcome everyone to our Shadle Park's awards ceremony recognizing our athletes here at Shadle Park for the 2019-20 year. I want to kick it off with state champions. It's not always an easy situation to recognize people over the video rather than in person, which we would traditionally do. But I want to do justice to a very unique situation at Shadle Park High School in its 60 years of history. Is we had two state champions for the 1920 wrestling season. And so please, next time you see the following two athletes, make sure you congratulate them for doing a wonderful job. You'll see that at 120 pounds, we had Zach Lopez as our state champion. And simultaneously, just a few hours later at the tournament over in Tacoma, we are proud to announce that Juan Escobar, after sitting out a very difficult season with injury last year, was our 172-pound state champion for the 3A classification. Congratulations, Zach and Juan. And now we'll move on to our awards with most inspirational.
Juan.
Thank you, Mr. Harmon. I'm Bruce Hafferkamp, Shadle Park's athletic director. Finishing my 28th year here at Shadle Park, it's a great honor to recognize athletes for both their in-classroom performances and specifically their leadership as scholar athletes and as most inspirational for the 2019-20 school year. And now, I'd like to start by recognizing our scholar athletes, starting in the fall for the NECA IBEW winners. For females, we had Ariel Hall, slow pitch softball, and we had Jake Reese, cross country. Now, for those of you who don't know, each season we honor our in-class scholar athletes. We don't have a scholar athlete for the spring season because that was not recognized by the Greater Spokane League and its sponsors. For the winter season, for the female, we had Mackenzie Mortlock as our long-standing cheerleader and student leader. And for our male winner for the scholar athlete for the winter season was Ryan Niles, wrestler. Part of the process also with recognizing our scholar athletes is to go through our most inspirational by sport. The next part of this celebration is to recognize the most inspirational in each of our fall, winter, and spring sports. I'll start with the fall season. For volleyball, we had Olivia Toby, May Sorokin, and Tori Crone. For football, Xavier Atkins. In girls soccer, it was Zoe Lehigh. In slow pitch softball, Ariel Hall. Girls cross country, Morgan Kramer. And in boys cross country, Marcus Lemon. Moving to the winter season, in boys basketball, most inspirational was Logan Doyle. Girls basketball, Izzy Boring. Boys and girls wrestling combined, Ashton Dunn. And for gymnastics, it was Gracie Albers. To wrap up the school year, in the first 2.5 weeks of the spring sports season, the coaches recognized the following as most inspirational to date. In baseball, Andrew Melstrom and Seamus Kennedy. Boys golf, Austin Trout. Girls golf, Haley Kosteniuk. Boys soccer, Jack Davis. Boys tennis, Matthew Nitchman. Girls tennis, Maggie Benjamin. For boys track, we had Kiefer McConnell. Girls track, Tori Arnold. And fast pitch softball was Ariel Hall. Now we're going to move to the bigger awards. If you want to talk about citywide recognition, the Greater Spokane League every year recognizes scholar athletes at each of the 10 high schools. By the way, there'll be 15 high schools next year as Shadle Park moves to 2A, joining with East Valley, West Valley, Pullman, Clarkston, and Rogers High School. We're going to recognize at this time our scholar athlete for the Greater Spokane League for girls. This year's winner, 3-sport letter person in slow pitch, fast pitch, and basketball. All GSL in both fast pitch and slow pitch, and 10 letters, 10 multiple letters, 3-sport letter person, carrying a 4.0 standard GPA, which weighted was a 4.341. Our student scholar athlete, who is also a member of the National Honor Society and took 8 AP classes while involved in multiple sports, was Ariel Hall for fast pitch, slow pitch, softball, and basketball. In boys, all GSL scholar athlete, we have a gentleman who was in ASB leadership as the fifth executive for his senior class of 2020. He took 5 AP courses during his time at Shadle Park High School. Also a member of National Honor Society, graduating with a 3.783 cumulative GPA that weighted out at 4.038. Our 2019-20 scholar athlete, Jack Davis, for boys soccer. Boy, a lot being shared about our scholar athletes, and now we're going to move into our our athletic performance for what we're all waiting for, our Athletes of the Year for Shadle Park High School. What I'd like to start by sharing is this is an ongoing award that's been going on since really the lifetime of the school, nearly 60 years. Our Athlete of the Year for girls, 3-sport letter person in slow pitch softball, fast pitch softball, and basketball. A total of 10 letters, multiple sport, 3 sports, all GSL in 2 of those sports. The that's how old I am. The 2019-2020 Girls Athlete of the Year, our ASB president, Ariel Hall. Now I'm waiting for some applause. I know it's going on in the home. I know it's going on everywhere else except in my office where we're having this award. And the final award we're going to recognize this year is for our Boy Athlete of the Year. This young man competed in 3 sports for a number of his seasons. His sophomore and junior seasons, he was in fall football, basketball, and baseball. His primary sport was football, where he received the honor of first team all GSL 3A Defensive Player of the Year as defensive end. He was a 3-year letterman in football, 1-year letterman in baseball. He was the 2019, which was this last season, all 3A GSL for defense. And he was also first team all GSL for the offensive line. Our scholar athlete, our Athlete of the Year is Zach Krotzer. Sorry for the mistakes, lots to share in a brief time. But as we always say at the end of a good day, it's a great day to be a Highlander.
Hi, Shadle. Once again, it's me, Mr. Harmon, and I'd like to recognize my ASB officers this year. 5th executive was Bradley Hawley. Treasurer was Carly Bruckmeyer. Secretary was Lauren Harley. Vice President was Mackenzie Mortlock. And President was Ariel Hall. And we like to say that ASB, although it stands for Associated Student Body, we like to say that means all students belong. And these 5 officers were some of the finest and some of my favorite officers. And these 5 did really try to achieve things for all students. So I'm so grateful. I'm so proud of these 5 students. And again, congratulations to the ASB officers for 2020.
Hi, Shadle Park. This is Mrs. Gunzel, the advisor for both the National Honor Society and the class of 2020. It has been my honor to be the advisor for both of these clubs this year. Our class motto was, "The most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart." And I feel that these 10 officers felt with their heart that they wanted to honor Shadle in the best possible way. Chase Woolsey, thank you. Natalie Wilson, couldn't do it without you. Love you, Takara and Savannah. Jack Davis, you rock. Christina Q, oh my goodness. You're magic. Cameron Tucker, I'm so proud of you. Megan Kramer, thank you for being part of my life. And Kylie Fugger, you rock. Congratulations, the class of 2020.
Greetings, fellow Highlanders. I'm Steve Heaps from the Joseph Heslin Foundation. When Shadle Park opened in September 1957, Joe Heslin began a quarter-century career teaching biology to thousands of students while also acting as the head baseball coach and an assistant football coach. He also took care of all the caps and gowns for all those years and kept a scorebook for every home basketball game. Uncle Joe, as we called him as we got older, was a quiet, steady influence on many students regardless of their academic standing. He often took students on informal field trips to gather moss and other biological specimens and to help us learn to observe the natural world. Many years he took students fishing at Twin Lakes in Ferry County. On New Year's days, Joe would rent an extra 2 televisions so guys could lay around in his living room drinking pop and eating popcorn and watch 3 football games at once in the days before the DVR. When my family was moving to California before my senior year, Joe stopped me in the hall one day and told me that if my plans to stay with another family didn't work out, I was welcome to live with him. Later, he provided a space for 2 brothers to live when they couldn't stay with their family in their senior year. Though my wife Karen had Mr. Heslin for biology classes, my only contact with him was at fishing and field trips, but we thought so much of him that we named our son Stephen Hesley Heaps. Over the last 32 years, our foundation has provided $39,000 in scholarships in honor of this fine teacher and coach.
I'd like to announce the magna cum laude weighted grade point average is a 4.1 or higher for these students are Carly Bachmeyer, Joseph Broadhurst, Megan Kramer, Caitlin Mitchell, Jacob Reese, Ethan Stalder, and Cameron Tucker. Congratulations to all of you. Hello, it is my privilege to announce the highest Latin Honors Awards, which is for students who have earned a 4.3 weighted grade point average to earn the award of Summa Cum Laude. Those 2 students are Ariel Hall and Jared McDougall. Congratulations to both of you.